Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Cities Skylines with your mayor, Kuros, Paladin. And we're in the city of Knight's Gauntlet, overlooking the newly constructed international airport, which is just outside of the Detroit area, kind of in the, I guess that would be Midland, I suppose, Midland, Michigan. Of course, scale is completely out of whack in this game, so it doesn't really match. The real world Detroit Metro Airport, Metropolitan DTW, whatever it is you want to call it, real life is kind of like right about here, maybe, right in this area. But alas, anyhow. So, last episode, yeah, we had put in this wonderful airport, so we finally have some tourists that might be, or more tourists, I should say, coming into the city. I would like to do something else here. I would like to actually, since it is right next to the railroad here, I would like to add a railroad station to here just to get some passenger service to make it a little bit easier for people to get out here. Now, I know there is already the metro that goes through, so that's going to get some people out there. But that metro only goes from downtown Detroit up to Port Huron, or actually it doesn't even go up there. I think it goes through here, comes up almost into Port Huron, across here, right into here, makes a hard turn to the south, through Lansing, Primrose, and then comes across all of this and makes its way into Chicago over here at this Union Station. So, and I just want to check out how the station is doing. 730 passengers in the last 20 minutes. So, lots of folks coming in and out of this station, which is a good thing to see. So, I'm trying to remember where all of these go. So, these two trains, one goes up to Marquette, doesn't it? Let's follow that line. Yeah, one goes up to Marquette. Follow through the tunnel. Yep, or I'm sorry, I call it Bahnhof, but yeah, it's effectively Marquette. So, I would like to do that. Other things that I would like to get done with the city. Oh, we started at 103,350 in sim population. I would like to keep an eye on our population because, like Knight's Helm, we are going to hit where a lot of the adults are going to retire, and then we're going to possibly run into some labor shortage issues. So just need to keep an eye on that as well. We also put in, I realized I forgot, we put in the Glass House, Ford Motor Company. So an asset that somebody came up with, which is pretty nice. Okay, so I want to do the railroad. I want to get some housing in because we have a little bit of a demand for housing. So I would like to get that in there. Let's take a look. Where else I can put some housing in? I did put a little bit in over here towards Lansing. I could probably bring Lansing and Ann Arbor a little bit closer. So let's do this. We're going to take a road out. So this is just going to be a nice little residential road. Actually, that will be a regular road or whatever. We'll have another one that comes out, I don't know to about where. And then I'm going to start using some of these little roads that are supposed to be just like, residential roads. I just don't use them as much as I would like to, so I'm actually going to start using them. I don't know why that didn't want to connect, though. There we go, okay. I don't have Anarchy still going, do I? There we go, okay. And come up and... Alright, let's do this. To right there. And then we'll extend this road out. Boom, okay. I don't want to have too much going on here. Somebody's already parked over here. I love it. It's like, hey, this looks like a good parking spot out in the middle of nowhere. Let's just go ahead and park there. Okay. And then let's go ahead. We're going to bring some stuff up here. Or not stuff, but we'll extend the road up. And we'll go ahead, we'll extend the road right to there. So, I mean, that is a little bit close to the freeway, but... let's just connect this. There we go, okay. Alright, that should be more than what I need at the moment. Let's make certain we've got some schools nearby, so we'll plunk one over here, right next to the freeway, so that the kids can't hear what the teachers are saying. Police, you know what, I'm gonna put... I haven't done one of these little castles yet. Or for a while. I may have done one, but I haven't done one for a while. So I'm gonna put one of those out there. Same thing, I'm gonna put the little castle fire station right across the street from it, okay. And then, do I need a clinic? Nah, there's a clinic. There's something right there. Yeah, so we don't need another one. Alright, and then just because I like to always remember, just to give my Sims somewhere nice, let's put down a park or two. Something near the school would be nice. So we can put one down right here, right next to the school, and the kids can play, they can throw their frisbee out into the freeway. So, okay. I'm just going to delete that bit. Okay. And that should be good. Let's go ahead, we're just going to fill this all in. Looks like I didn't get 90-degree angles on it all. Oh well. Alright. Enough of that. So, how would I want... Whoa, whoa, look at that. That big old jet. Delta Airline there. What are you? You look like I don't know what you are. I don't know my aircraft. 747. 400. Okay. Not quite the jumbo jet, but... Alright, anyhow, I would like to get a train station over here. And, I would like to use... No, I've already used that one. There's one that's, nope. It's like just, there it is right there. This, I think, would work really well over here because it would be, what's the word I'm looking for? Don't put it in the middle, of course, but it would be, it just would make sense. So, the only problem will be connecting it coming from Detroit. Maybe, I want a train station there, but I don't. The reason I say that is I don't want to overdo this. And I'll be honest, Detroit already has too many lines going to it, if I remember correctly. It's already got 3 routes going into it. So I'm gonna talk myself out of it. I'm not gonna do that. So, all right. 32 folks on there. Okay. All right. So anyhow, if I'm not gonna do that, then what should I do next? Let's see how well this is filling in. It's doing okay. It's a Sunday. Not a lot of people moving in. It's also only 6:22 in the morning. So, construction workers are just getting out there. I would like to start filling in just a little bit more of the city, although it looks like I've pretty much tanked my residential demand now. So, I guess maybe not some residential. I have a high demand for office and industrial. Unemployment at 6%. And trains clogging. And I did not have a chance to look for a mod that takes care of this stuff. The 7% trains, which is... I'm going to say that's not the root cause, but it is definitely causing backups. Okay. Well, if I'm going to do more industry, where should I put that in? We really don't have a lot down here in Fort Wayne. So how about we get a little bit of industry down here, maybe a little bit of agricultural industry down here near Fort Wayne. I have to cross this double track somehow, though. So how am I going to do that? Because I'm so close, I'd have to start from here and then come up and over, perhaps. And I didn't leave enough space for a main road there. I mean, I could just move these. Take this, move it over one. Take this, move it over one. Boom, there. Now I can put in a larger road for more traffic. Come straight out. And then something like this. Go up. Over. And then back down. But of course not quite that far. There we go. Alright, well that gets one over, but we're going to need a second one to go over. But that will be later. Yeah, that'll be later. Okay, because this is only going to be industrial, and I can't connect to that. Darn! Well, I could move this and then connect to it. What I want to avoid is I want traffic, industrial traffic, coming all the way through the city to get to that. If I am going to do industry, you know what? Maybe I'm going to have to say no again. Probably a better spot for it would be over here by the freeway. Just get the industry onto the freeway, or the industrial traffic on the freeway, as quick as possible. Okay, well, we'll keep that overpass. It's like the Mashu Bridge in Brickstown and City of Heroes. It was built for no reason other than to put some money into the pockets of a politician. Okay. So this is a 6-lane road? Yes, it is. They don't need a nice 6-lane road for industry. Packaging, there we go, okay. So let's go ahead, we'll come out. Actually, I'm not going to make it a 6-lane road for the industry, though. 6 lanes is a bit excessive. This is going to be, you know, the nasty side of town, kind of. No, what am I doing? That's where I want it. There we go. So, and because it's industry, it's not going to be laid out anything spectacular. Get a little bit close to the freeway there. Let's delete that. Okay, this should be good. I don't want to have overboard. They are going to need some police protection over here. They're going to need some fire to prevent industries from burning down. Okay. They shouldn't need any parks or anything. Let's just go ahead. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. And then, just for planning in the future, if I do extend these roads out. There, okay. And that's just raw industry, or whatever, generic / vanilla industry. Let's see if I can get a little bit of some agricultural going on here. Yeah, let's go back up to this. We'll keep the big roads for it. So these are going to be more like your larger agricultural type things. So of course orchards and what have you. Okay. Oops. Let me go ahead and paint an industry area. Take just a little bit of it away from here. There we go. Dean land. Alright, that should be good enough. I'm going to cheat. I'm just going to paint industry in this area, although that does mean getting rid of the trees. So let me do that first. Trees. Boom. Get rid of the trees. Take them all down. There we go. And then we're going to cheat. We're going to paint and make this fertile land. There we go. And we're going to have a whole bunch of soybeans. Alright, agricultural. We need a main building. So farm main building. It's funny, I can put that. Huh. Oh, it will create one, I'll bet, if I put it right there. There we go. Okay, I just want it. Boom, there we go. So it is Dean Estate. Okay. So what will Dean Estate have? Well, like I said, it will have crops and orchards. So we have fruit fields, we've got crop fields, we've got animal pastures. I'm going to put crop fields down. And I am going to put them right next to each other. Like so. We're going to have some fruit. So this is all going to be very compact. This is not farmland, basically. And then we'll have a couple of pastures as well. So I have some moo cows and what have you over here. What else do we want? Oh, look at that. I made that almost the right width. Okay. I'll put a couple more crops in. Okay, so that should be more than enough. It does not matter what these are. So we have oranges, pears, greenhouse. I'll put one greenhouse in. Let's see, we've got pigs. Nah, I said moo cows. Let's make it moo cows. Okay, over here, we've got potatoes, wheat, cotton, corn. This is Indiana. It's gonna be corn. And then way over here, wheat. That works fine for those ones. Okay. Now, warehouses. This is where I always have a problem with these darn silos and such. We'll see how well this works out. Okay, they need crops, if I remember. Yeah, they need crops. So these have to spit something out first. So, okay. Alright, and then maybe what I'll do over here is I may end up putting in this general industry. I'll gradually change it over to like a bakery and what have you. But let this go get going first. So, alright. We've got some residential demand coming back. Let's take a look over here in Lansing, and that all filled right in. That's good. 104, 516. So growth is a little slow. Demographics, the adults are still at 44, young adults 22. So not a lot has changed, but then again, it's only been 2 hours game time, so okay. 21 minutes or 22 minutes into the game, and only 2 hours have passed in the game. Oh well. So, okay. Just taking a look around. Oh, something that I really have been neglecting. Where are they at? Mass transit, there they are. I have been neglecting postal service. So let's make certain people can get their mail. They can get their, what they need. There's a post office there. Okay. Could probably use one in this new area that I built out in Lansing. So how about right there? Okay. I guess the industrial areas want it. It makes kind of sense. So, okay, we'll give them a post office. Chicago isn't doing too good. Maybe I should put a couple more out here. Let's see. Yeah, I really have been neglecting Chicago and its postal service. Okay. Actually, they could probably... Well, they have a huge one there. There. There's the big, huge one, but I don't think that actually delivers. That's just a distribution center. So there. That goes out to... Oh, there's one right there. Anyhow. Okay. I could have a post office right on the water. Boom. Okay. Sorry, they don't get nice offices. They're a government building. There we go. And then down here in Hammond, Whiting, we'll put one down. Okay, Fort Wayne. Looks like you could use... Actually, what I'm going to do in Fort Wayne is I'm going to give them... Oh, I can't fit it. Well, I could if I put it over here. I'm going to give them a full-blown distribution center down there. Okay. I wonder if the Postal Service follows the schedule of the week. It is Sunday, though, so maybe not. This area's okay. How's Canada doing with the Canadian Postal Service? Chatham is going to need a post office. Let's give them one somewhere near the downtown area. How about right there? Okay. Pinckney. Orchard Lake. Yeah, Orchard Lake's going to need one. Can we get an agreement with the church here to plop a post office in their land? I mean, we can, because I make all the decisions. Haha. It's one of the things about City Skylines. You can be a control freak, and nobody can tell you no. I don't like the idea of doing it, though. You know what? We're going to replace one of these little homes. We're going to have a nice little post office right in the middle of nowhere. Well, I say nowhere, but on the right on a blarg, dead end road is what I meant to say. Now the postal distribution centers, right? They collect them from the post offices, batch and delivery, so locally or outside the city. So I could probably use a couple more of these now that the city is growing. How about... I mean, this is where a bunch of freight comes in, so it makes sense. To be out here. So I'm going to put it there because that way I know they can turn around. I don't know if I put it here what would happen. Okay, so that will assist there. How about our little outlying areas? You've got a post office, you've got a post office. I'm pretty certain I covered all of these. What about way up here? Do you have a post office? Yeah, you do. Huh. They're not getting postal service up here. I don't think they need a giant facility, though. Well, as everything in this game, you have to give it time. It doesn't just immediately sort itself out and then suddenly everything is working. So, I am going to put one more post office down here. Like in... Right, well... We'll put it right there, okay. Alright, well... We got a little bit of industry going on over in Fort Wayne. Some generic, and we got some wonderful agricultural going on here. And we can see our barns are already full, which is nice. We've got some moo cows. Moo. Moo. So we're getting our dairy and meat from there. We've got a greenhouse, a fruit greenhouse. So I wonder what's growing inside it. Looks like orange trees. Okay. So, because we all know Indiana is the source for orange production. They also put a little bit of expansion into Lansing over here. Looks like it has filled in and is even upgrading, which is a good thing to see. Population has gone up only about 1,700 folks. That's okay though. I'm not trying to grow the city ridiculously fast or anything. Our seniors, I think, went down 1%. I think they were 12. I don't remember anymore. Or that could all be the same. We have more births than deaths. So that's a good thing. People are being born. There's more births than people dying. Always a good thing. And in general, the city seems to be doing fairly well. We've got a residential demand coming back. We've got some commercial demand coming back. In fact, speaking of commercial demand over here, what I would like to do while I'm thinking about it, I just want to give these farmers and workers just a little bit, like a little diner or two, somewhere they can go and get a cup of coffee in the morning. I'm not here though, because this one I'm not going to expand out. This one I might. And I'm going to do just the little 1x1 and 2x2 just to see what grows there. And then over here with commercial, we can put in like a tractor supply. Okay. Well, the region is doing well. The state of the region is good. So things are working out well for us for now. 1,239 passengers going in and out of Chicago Union. That is one heck of a busy train station. And the international airport, 679. That's flights and people using the metro station. So, and I just realized I didn't do it, but that's because I haven't, full disclosure, sometimes I record like 2 or 3 episodes in a row. Way back last year in March, I actually recorded about 6 episodes for everything in a row in preparation for, my unavailability when I was recovering from surgery. So I haven't actually had a chance to re-enable that mod for this particular save. Hello there. I love how the planes take off in this game. They just do the spiral thing. Could you imagine if you were on an aircraft that was doing that? Wah! Everybody, this is your captain, Jack Daniels. And your co-pilot, Captain Morgan. But anyhow, so yeah, I didn't have I didn't touch this in, but I want to get rid of this and turn it into a one-way street. So I think this is a good spot to end the episode. I want to keep them short. We're already up to about 33 minutes. So everybody, I hope you've had a great time watching this episode. I hope you enjoy the series. I hope you really do like what you see. And if you do, hit that like button. Also, hit the subscribe button if you want to see some of my other content that I put out, which is Astroneer. And there is another City of Heroes. City of Heroes will come back whenever they allow me to do it again. There's a hiatus or a embargo or whatever you want to call it on putting content up for that right now. There's another city, Skylines, based in a fictitious map of Knight's Helm. And of course, Project High Rise, a skyscraper building simulation. So everybody, I hope you have a great time, and I will see all of you in the next episode of Cities, Skylines, Knight's Gauntlet. Take care, and bye.